Welcome back to you.
And me. Board gaming. Wow, that wasn't that exciting. But anyway, we're doing something
Completely different!
Yeah. Something we have never
We're not playing a game.
And it's not Pokemon cards, because usually when you see a blank table, it's Pokemon, but nope.
We wanted to do something completely different.
Very exciting.
Out of the box that we've never done before.
Never even let you guys know. We're just randomly doing it.
So,
by the title.
If you saw the title, we're going to show off our board gaming collection.
Yes.
What we have, and obviously it will evolve to even more games from this, but this is just what we have at this moment.
I want to leave a note. If you're watching this in the future, I say if you're watching this like 4 months or more, it has grown since then. So if you're watching this months later or years later, possibly, there will be updates soon.
Alright, so we have everything categorized.
So just remember that.
For us to make it easy to show you guys. So we're going to start with all of our Clue games that we have.
Oh, yeah. So
That's right. I said all. We don't just have one.
Yes, so
there's different versions of them.
7 different categories here. We have Clue, Jenga, Card/Dice.
Yes, Jenga is a category in this because we had different versions of it.
Memory games, the classics. We'll get to that in a minute. Miscellaneous. Also get that to a minute. And Monopoly. So.
Alright, let's start us off with the Clue, I guess.
So, starting off with the Clue category, we have Clue, the classic mystery game.
Yeah, this is the classic one, but this is the slimmed down version, as I would call it, because it's in the square box instead of the classic long rectangle box.
What year is this? It's like a 2013 or 2014 edition.
Yeah, it's the updated classic version, we'll put it that way.
With new twists. I believe this is the only one that has 2 boards on.
Yeah, this board actually, you can flip it over and you can actually go to the boardwalk in the background here.
You have the mansion, which is a completely new mansion. It is not the same mansion as in old classic versions of it. So you can.
It's got the mansion, but it's got like new rooms and some.
Like it has a garage.
Yeah.
So you can play on the boardwalk in this 2013 edition of Clue.
Pretty neat.
You know, actually, we got that like the first year it came out, so had it for a long time. I'll maybe do a bonus at the end where I'll show you that board, since it's such a different game. This is Clue. This is the newest one they have on the market.
This is the newest one. Again, it's a slimmed down box. And right away, you should notice the difference between the last one and this one.
Somebody's missing.
We don't have Miss White anymore. It's
Orchid.
Orchid.
It's the new character they added. White is sadly discontinued, and now we have Orchid. So you have a new piece.
It's the classic board game. It's just with her replaced in it.
Obviously,
maybe a little updated design on it, just a little bit, but it's the classic version of it.
They have, they've changed the looks of them over the years. There's the new designs. And you have a new piece in this, which is the pinkish piece. Peg.
Goes with the Mr. Orchid color there.
Yes.
And what was this one? This one was
19, because it's the one that's in
2018 it says.
Yeah, they usually make one every couple of years, but that's the newest one that they have in stores. And
this is one of my favorite ones.
Going on to new ones here, still has the tag.
A little different twist to Clue.
Some of you might not know this.
This one is really cool because this one is like 10 times heavier than the other one. The other two that we have.
It's older.
It is a much older version of it, but it's a fantastic version. If you have not got it, it's called Clue FX.
Wow. we will be right back. So guys, if this specific video that you're watching now, if this is the Twitch version, because sometimes the camera gets corrupted. If you are watching this right now and you hear this, go down in the comments. There will be a timestamp to jump to so you can skip this awkward black silence. So there will be a timestamp down below. So go watch that. But if you're watching on Twitch, stay here. We're sorry for the silence. We're coming back online right now. Okay.
This is Clue FX, and what this is...
Really fun one.
It's a really fun one. It's one of my favorite ones we have. It has
Clue?
all the characters in it.
With the addition of a couple new ones.
But there's new ones in this one as well. Touch them. Wow.
Yeah. Camera falls all the time. We didn't even touch it, and it fell. Okay. This is why YouTube versions are better, because you won't see all the... We can actually edit. Again?
We apologize. We're trying to get this right.
Oh, it flipped the camera to me. Alright. Again, if this does wind up being on YouTube, the YouTube version that you're watching, I'm sorry. That means the camera footage got corrupted. Hopefully it doesn't do that to me again, but it might. So if you're hearing this right now and seeing this video, the camera got corrupted. Which means you'll see all of the camera falls or fails. And all the oopsies.
All these games, all these camera fails on our blooper reel.
Yeah. Yeah, show this to YouTube. People on YouTube be like, alright guys, so this is what we go through every video we make.
Practically.
So, subscribe. Jeez. Sorry, Twitch, we're getting the YouTube video back up. Some of them in our collection we have not even played yet. So, some of them we don't know too much about. We don't know too much explanations. It's showing the table.
Oh.
See, this doesn't show the game. It shows the table.
Where?
This
Up
one.
here?
The Twitch one. It's showing this. No. There. Alright. Okay. So Clue FX.
So you got this big mansion that's on the back of it. That stands up on the board. And the gameplay is actually on the greenway in the front yard of the house.
Again, at the end we might show a couple of these boards up close.
There's the garage, there's tennis courts, there's the boathouse. So there's different locations in this.
And there's a butler that talks to
And there's new characters in it as well. And you have your old characters in it to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the old characters are not playable. The ones that are playable are the newer characters.
Yes.
The old ones, they're there, but they're...
Suspect.
They're the suspects, and the people who are you're playing as...
You get their clues from them.
The people you're playing as are the new characters and are trying to figure out who did it, while the suspects are there and they're moving around the game virtually via the narrator. And there are places on it, as you can see, where he's standing here that you can actually stand on, and it makes a chime, and then it tells you a story part of it, or a certain person that you're looking for is moving.
Again, if you guys are...
It's a really fun game. It's a different twist to your classic game of Clue.
So if you guys are interested in any of these videos, or any of these games in this video, leave it down in the comments. We could do a review on them, or a let's play.
And they also have these little folders that have different information about each character as well, which is really neat, because it gives you more details about them. They got clues in them, and it's really neat.
And we might show some boards at the end.
Yeah.
Up close boards of some versions. Here we go. Alright, moving on to the next one.
The next one is a new one that we recently got.
Yes. There is multiple Harry Potter clues, but This is the newest one.
This is the newest Harry Potter clue game they have. It features a moving Hogwarts game board.
And we have never played this
So there are pieces, there's parts of the story that moves around the board, so you got to be careful. Let me show you what it is. If you're into Harry Potter, this is more so of who made the student vanish instead of
who
killed. So you got to figure out who made them vanish, what spell or item did they use, and where was the student attacked. So you've got, let's see, trophy room, the divination classroom. They're all Harry Potter themed rooms, and then there's also the twists and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your chips, your cards, I guess your spell points. I'm not exactly sure because I've never played this.
Listen, if we explain every one, we'll be here. They'll be here forever.
So we're planning on doing a huge video just on this
because we got a huge collection. We gotta move on.
So much.
Oh crap! Storage full. Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
I guess we'll just do the.
Well, that means they'll have all the.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
All right. Well, it has been confirmed that this will be on YouTube.
Our other camera has said it is full of memory.
So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, welcome. This is the Twitch stream that we did.
Okay. So we're gonna do a whole video on this later on.
Which means we don't have flash now.
So. Still use the light on it.
Oh, yeah, we could, yeah. Yeah, so back to the review on that coming soon. First look, review. Because we never really dug into it. It was just...
Yeah.
Took the wrapping off, never did anything else.
We just kind of we were so excited, we opened it up, and that was it.
We were busy, we never looked inside of it, so we don't even know what's inside of it.
Yeah. And also the pieces are kind of different, too. They're more translucent or something that you move around. I would like to dig into it more.
Yeah, we gotta move on.
And show you off what it is as well. Alright, next game we have.
18 minutes in, and
we're just barely getting through the
and we just got
clue category.
We only did 3 games, and we're 18 minutes in.
Alright, this is the next one. This is also another clue one.
Never played yet.
This one we haven't played either. This one's a DVD, so basically it's just like the FX, but this one here is the narration and all the storytelling and stuff like that is actually on the DVD on your TV.
I miss DVD games though.
So you have your game board and then all the actions and everything is on the TV itself. So there's some encryption things you got to do on the TV. You see the live what they would look like if they were kind of like in a character, more animation character, what they look like. You got the inspector and the butler that kind of help you out.
And I really like this edition because you get figures instead of pawns. You get
the actual person. Yeah.
Actual person figures, not just pegs. That's why I really love this version.
All right, so that is the clue collection of our game collection.
And that's why every clue that I play, well, if it's a traditional clue with Colonel Mustard and all that, the original suspects. If it's a different Harry Potter, I don't use them, but I use the figures that come in this. In every clue we do.
Let's go to the next category.
All right, so that was our whole clue collection, except for next category. Okay, next category is Jenga.
Alright, so this is the classic tumble tower.
Now, yeah, this is not a Jenga, but is a tumbling tower.
It's a tumbling tower, the classic version of Jenga without no grinding, just the wood blocks.
Yeah.
Basically.
Not too much to say, everybody's just...
This one is just a basic game of Jenga.
Everybody knows Jenga, you just pull the blocks and don't make it fall, so that's just a classic Jenga game there.
Yeah.
Alright, next one's pretty interesting. Oh.
Careful. This one is the Jenga Fortnite version.
So we'll spend a little bit more time on this.
So I'll break this down for you. You're not only moving the pegs around like Jenga, but you actually have pieces and a spinner, which completely gives you a whole new gameplay on this. So you start with your pieces, you start from the bottom, and you work your way up to the top. So you got the little pieces that stick to the side of whatever. And then you got the spinner, and you spin it, and whatever it lands on, like the brick or the metal
is
or
what you have to pull.
Wood, you have to pull that and stack it. So completely, and it tells you how many you have to pull. Like sometimes they'll say 1 wood.
So there's different colored blocks here.
2 steel. So
you
gotta watch what it says.
Whatever the lander spans on, you have to get that color and how many. And you have character pegs that you have to get to the top of the tower to win.
And if the tower falls, on your turn you lose, and that person wins automatically.
Yeah, just like the normal Jenga. Alright, this one's pretty interesting. Pretty funny, and I had to get
Alright, so let me tell you a little story about this. Wayne Selinsky came along to the house here, and he shrunk down our Jenga game.
Whoever that is.
No, I'm just kidding. This is an actual Jenga game. It's a tumbling tower just like that first one we showed you, but it's actually smaller. Way smaller.
Miniature version, basically, of Jenga.
That's it. That's how tall it gets. I mean,
that's it. So, if you want more challenges, here it is, mini Jenga. Alright, so...
Gotta use the pinky to get it
to
push it through, or something really fine point on it.
Yeah, so, that's all of our Jenga, but I do plan to get more, because there's a lot more out there that are very interesting. With Jenga Bridge is counting one of them. Alright, so, third category is the card and dice. So...
Alright, so this one... The one I like. This one's called Zombie Dice.
Here's the box art.
So basically, it's kind of like, in a nutshell, it's kind of like Yahtzee, but it's not.
Kind of like gambling a little bit.
So let me show you this real quick, just so show you what it is. You've got these different pieces here, and they're all different colors. You got yellow, you got red, you got green. And you're trying to survive, and you're trying to roll the feet. Or you're trying to roll and get the...
Your main goal is to get brains. Well, okay, so
brains? I thought we wanted to escape.
No, you're a zombie.
Oh, we're trying to get people. Okay.
Your main goal is to get the brains.
And each color is a different, like... skill, like
green being the easiest to get brains, and
there's more brains on it, I guess.
Red being
the hardest.
Hardest to
get a brain on,
or something like that.
And you've got the explosions, whatever that is.
Shotgun. If you get 3 of those,
you're dead. That's right.
You are dead.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun game.
So you're playing as a zombie.
A little twist to a Yahtzee game.
You're playing as a zombie, get the most brains to win at the end of the game.
Yeah. Zombie dice. Alright.
Alright.
Real quick, we're going to go on to the next one. And this is a Monopoly game, but it's actually cards. This is the Monopoly Deal.
I've never looked into it.
We were going to play this to try it out. And basically, you're just trying to... It's more of a faster version of it, so you're collecting
properties.
Try to collect your property sets together. The first person who can do that 3 times, 3 property sets, wins. You also have action cards that you could use in it to kind of throw the players off or what have you. So
Monopoly Deal.
Yeah, that's Monopoly Deal.
I
apologize for screaming through these, but some of them we don't have big of a detail to go over than others.
Yeah, this was actually going to be featured in a video.
We were going to do this in a video. This is really fun. This is not actually anywhere you can get. This is a
dollar store
game.
So that was going to be a video. We never got around to it. So we might do it soon. Is
So it's basically a trivia game. So
dollar store games.
For instance, just kind of give you an idea. It has something about Terminator. It has something about.
We'll give you a question.
It's all movie based questions. So you gotta know your movies. For instance, in the Jungle Book, who teaches Mowgli about the bare necessities?
Everybody should know that one.
Okay, you should know that.
So yeah, just movie trivia.
Another one is who directed the 1975 Jaws. That one's pretty easy if you know who that is. So yeah, it's just a movie-based trivia game. We had a lot of fun playing it. We want to show it off on the game on the channel soon.
Yes, it was going to be a dollar store game video. Also, the next one that came from the dollar store, and it was
kind of surprising. They actually had a Wheel of Fortune card game at the dollar store.
There goes the light.
So it's basically on the go. Shuffle the deck, flip your way through the wheel, and then call a letter to try to solve the puzzle in the puzzle deck. Just look out for that bankrupt card. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting little fast-paced Wheel of Fortune card game. We will be playing that soon too, hopefully, in the next coming.
Yes, we're still trying to look at dollar stores and try to find some games to.
We look everywhere. We go in. We look everywhere to enhance our videos with more games and things. So.
Alright, next is a real fun one. Well, that we did play on the channel.
We actually did this one on the channel.
So go check that out. Link down below.
This is a rock, paper, scissors card game. And basically, It's
basically what the real game is with hands. It's just with cards.
Yep.
You draw a certain amount of cards. 1, 2, 3, go. Flip them down. Whoever wins gets the cards. Whoever has the most cards at the end wins.
And then there's another version of it where you don't see each other's hand. You just deal up the cards face down on the table, and you just deal off the top card.
An alternate way of playing it.
And so it kind of makes it more of a mystery about who's got what.
Yeah, so you don't know what.
Exactly.
Here's which should be falls into the next category.
That memory match.
On to the next one, the memory games.
Memory match. This is the Spider-Man one.
It's a small game.
It's a smaller version of a memory match. Still got the bigger squares so you can see everything, but this box is more compact, let me put it that way. So yeah, you got Spider-Man, you've got Green Goblin, a couple of other characters in there.
Black Cat.
Rhino, Black Cat. So yeah.
All the Spider-Man characters that you...
Basically all the villains and heroes that are within the Spider-Man universe.
In comics and things.
In comics and such, yeah.
Alright, next, which I kind of don't want to show because it kind of ruins the surprise. But...
This one's a memory match that we just got recently, which will be featured in our Christmas special that we're going to be coming up with, just like our Halloween special we did.
Yes.
This is our Christmas one. And so yeah, this is the memory challenge Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer edition. So there are twists in it, just like the Mario version of memory match, memory challenge. So you've got you can steal people's cards and lose turns.
That's why it's like more advanced.
This gives you more of a strategy to
uniqueness, not just flipping over cards and that. That's why I like the memory challenge. It's not your basic
memory challenge. You've got more of a twist.
This is why I like the memory.
You're trying to go for certain cards, maybe to try to up your game to try to get more or what have you to your.
Yeah, there's like still matches from players, so that's why I really like the memory challenges. They're not just normal match games like this next one, which could be played on the channel as well.
We're going to be playing this one too as well.
Arthur's Christmas, which is just a normal memory match. So it's just all the characters and all things from the movie. Mm-hmm. So you got Slipper.
If you watch Arthur's Christmas, you'll definitely like this video when we put it on the Christmas special.
Just, no challenge, no twist, just memory match.
Just a basic memory match.
You got Arthur there.
Arthur's Christmas
a reindeer
movie.
and a spy elf. So.
Themed memory match game.
Yes. And another memory challenge here, the Super Mario Edition.
The Mario. So it's just like the other one we just showed, this one has those twists too. So like a mushroom does something, a star does something, the pipe.
I was told that this was a board game collection live stream, but I'm excited it is more than that. See, the chat is cut off, and I hate when it does that, because I don't understand the chats.
So yeah, so this is just like the memory match we just had before. You had your basic matches, and then you had your enhanced version, twists
like
to the game and all that stuff. Yeah.
Same.
Memory challenge version of the memory match game.
Different twists that you can do. Alright, and there's a Simon over there, but...
The Simon Optics?
Yeah. It's not really a board game, but I'll just...
we'll just
show it
briefly show it off. It's something you wear, and you have to match...
it's in the memory category.
There's different colors along the visor, and so you have to swipe your hand in front of your face to match that color that blinks in front of you, So it's more like a game you wear.
You should play Mario Memory. Coming soon.
So wear it, play it, win it. So basically right here, if you got a red light, you just put your hand over the red spot, a green light over the green spot, blue light over the blue spot. So yeah, I mean it's
just like classic Simon, but in your face.
Just on your face, more literally in your face.
Yes, yes, in front of your eyes, actually.
All right.
So this category, now that I'm thinking about it, should have came first, because these are the games that people should all know, because these are the most popular ones. This is the
Alright, we're gonna dust off the classics here.
Yes.
And
get some of the classics out.
Bear with us a moment, we have games everywhere.
Put them over here.
Alright.
So, starting with everyone's favorite picture game.
Yeah, this is the Pictionary. Falls into the classic one because it kind of gives you a vibe of win, lose, draw, game show, but you've got a board, you got pegs, and you've got a challenge, and you've got markers, and erasable pads, and timers, and try to draw something, try to get your teammate to figure out what you're drawing to advance on the board. And some looks like there might be some different spaces you land on, maybe a different challenge. So maybe it might have something to do with the difficulty of what you have to draw on the card.
If they get it wrong, you move to a certain space.
Right.
Alright, so here is a game that
everybody loves. This is Trouble, but it's a Despicable Me version of it. What makes this one different is you have wee woo Siren Bob. So if you get Siren Bob, you are protected from getting sent back to home base.
Yeah, so good old twist to the game.
Little twist, little something different. So if you have him, you're good.
We never actually,
but you can get Siren Bob does move around the board if you do a certain
pop.
That's how you the Siren Bob dice flaps up where you get him, then you get to have him as your protection for however long it's going to be. So there's a little bit of a twist to it. So if you just get Siren Bob, you're like, yeah, I got him. The next person hits it, bam, and they get it. Oops.
Yeah. So we never actually bought a traditional Trouble.
Since it's not fire anymore. They're all themed.
Yeah, all the games are themed now. You can't find the traditional.
There we go.
Real one.
This is the traditional one. Everyone loves this one, right? Connect 4. So, I shouldn't have to really go into detail with this. Connect 4.
That's all it is.
Color.
There's no theme to it. It's just red and the classic red and yellow. Connect 4 to win.
When I was a kid, I used to do this. Set it up, I'll play a game, then I'll leave it up there and I pretend I'm a bank teller.
What? What?
Yeah, it's back in my day, there was, when I was a kid, the bank tellers actually had like this glass.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a little slot underneath. So you had to pass everything underneath the slot.
Okay.
So it was kind of like passing it like at a bank teller.
Because they have that glass.
Coins. Oh, you want 3 coins? Okay, here you go, sir. Being funny.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going along with the Despicable Me theme, we have the Despicable Me operation
which
game,
includes little surgeon.
and I'm going to show you these guys. These are really cool. These are surgeon minions. That one's got hair.
Karen.
She's the nurse.
Yeah, so there's a nurse there.
All right.
So it comes with these four different.
So it's just like
figures.
your basic. Just basic operation game, but the pieces you're going for
Are movie
are much more wackier because it is
Minions.
And yes, there is a banana.
Of course, there's got to be the banana.
Gotta have a banana in there. There's a shoe. There's all sorts of wild and crazy things in there to go along with the minion themed.
Yes.
See, there you go. See?
Movies.
See? That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Sneak peek.
Alright.
The first one that we actually opened.
We had to get the pieces out.
Yeah. So, the next 3 are actually no theme, just the
These are just the classic versions of what we have. This is the Monopoly Classic version. So you have everything classic. Straight down to the luxury tax and
with a new piece added. And
oh yes, that's the only thing that's different is that the pieces in it. It is actually the.
They had a contest back then.
It was the money bag, I think it was. It was the new one.
The winning token from the Monopoly token campaign. So yeah, back then they had a campaign to see which token they wanted to add, and the money bag was added, and they released the game.
So it was basically like Monopoly's version of do what's your flavor for Lay's for a new flavor chip.
New flavor. Which one do you want? Yeah.
They want to know what you wanted as a
token.
As a token
thing.
instead of a flavor chip. All right.
This one goes way back, and we're doing this on Twitch as well. The Twitch people, especially you, Lawn Ogre, shout out. You should remember this. This goes way back. More details in a little bit.
Lawn Ogre, you should know exactly what we did, what happened here.
Oh my god!
Who was introduced and all that stuff. So
yeah,
this is the Life
Game of Life
classic wheel spin. I think it was the first time you actually played the Game of Life fully.
Yes, that was brand new when we actually opened it. We did. This was our very first live stream on Twitch.
This one has the only difference of this one
kids
that came from the classic version of it was the kids had.
Kids
put their version of jobs in there, like spy agent and video game creator.
Yeah, so that was nice of them to have.
They'll add more of a younger flair to it. Now there's like several other new flares to the game now.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of lives now, like Life of Dogs
and Cats. Then there was one on the dog park. It's like, good grief.
Now with careers chosen by kids.
Then there's a vacation one. Like, I mean, they've really expanded their
life games. Yeah, this was all a pretty old one.
Life board games. They've added to the story, I guess, to the family. Take your family on a vacation, or
2014.
Go to the dog park, or get a pet, get a cat.
Yeah, see now you got pets and stuff. Yeah. So
you have a version of the Star game where you can actually buy pets. Oh, here we go.
A life game.
Life game. I was looking at Star when I said
Jamal. That. Yes, Jamal, my goat, which is a trademark character of U&ME Gaming.
Sorry.
Came from Life.
Classic version. It does have the classic pegs. It does have the classic.
Nothing added.
There's nothing different. There's no twists. You can see the only thing probably about this is that the pegs are a bit more translucent, and the game board is a bit more updated. But it is the classic version of it. as far as the gameplay.
Well, yeah, since the original 1960.
Right, it's still a classic game, but they just kind of gave it more of a updated look, basically.
Yeah, so it's just normal.
We played this, and we had such a good time and fun with it that we carried this over onto a video game. Remember that?
Wait, what?
Remember you built the entire board game?
Oh, yes, we did. Game? We loved it so much that I built it on the entire game.
Yeah, so that's a whole different story, right?
Which I did do on my channel.
Yeah, it was on his channel, on Me and Myself Gaming that he did.
So, yeah, go check out Me and Myself Gaming. Yeah. And collectibles. Alright, so the reason why I put this one, and it was not in the Clue category, is because it was in the classic, since this is a old version.
This is the original classic version of Clue.
No, that is the 1980. Mm-hmm. It is from the 80s.
This is, that's why it's all golden looking, because it's old. Even the board game is the classic version of Clue. This is the version that I played when I was a kid.
Yeah, so she's like your age now.
Probably.
The kid on there.
Who done it?
Yeah, nothing special.
It's just your basic
Clue
game.
Which we did like a week ago for our Halloween Spooktacular. So if you guys seen that, you've seen the board on this thing. We did do a full game of that. Okay, next is our Uno category. A review coming soon for that.
This is a new one we got.
A newest addition to our Uno.
To our Uno version of it's the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I like it because it's in this tin can.
Not just a card box.
And again, it's just like every other Uno game. It's just the hand drawing pitches makes them differ from each other.
And there's a special rule with the cheese touch, which we're gonna go into a review on that. Not spoiling too much of that. Ha ha ha. Spoiling.
Yeah.
Ha ha. Get it because it's moldy cheese. Anyway. Okay. Next.
The next one
is just the deck of it. We don't have anything else.
We didn't get that. We didn't have all of it to go with it. There's supposed to be like a SpongeBob
twist.
Head or something that goes along with it.
We just found the cards.
We just found the cards that went with it. And we still play it like the original game.
Yeah.
But there is a... Where is it? It's like a special card. Oh,
+4.
It's the one with the eyeballs.
Yeah.
That you were supposed to
some
do
type of
something
mechanic
with
that you
mechanical
did
machine that came with it. And I think it was this game that... I don't know if it was this game or if it was the Mario one.
They all have
remember.
that. The +4 card.
But I had never realized that this +4 rule was in the game.
Yeah, you get to challenge the player.
That you were able to challenge.
It's in every...
If you think the person... But only when the person lays down the +4. So it's only like...
Yeah, so there is a +4 card in this. It's like a black card. It's a black card and it has +4 on it. So our last Uno here, which actually... We don't have it with us, but we do have an Uno Attack, which is just the original Uno cards in a...
Yeah, in a machine. Now you hit the button and it might shoot cards at you.
More than one card at you.
1, maybe 2, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 20. You never know.
We do have Uno Attack.
This is a Mario game of Uno.
Same with the SpongeBob, +4 and everything, except we do have customizable cards in that.
Yeah, there are blank customizable cards.
And there's a bunch of twists added to this.
And there's twists. And...
So that's why I like the Uno, because they add certain special rules that are only in the version. It's not just, oh, here's Uno reskinned. Like, just...
Right.
So they add their own rule to it. So I believe that is all.
That's all in the Uno category, I believe.
Yes. That ended...
That we have here.
That ended that, and this is just... This will start off miscellaneous. I mean, it was supposed to be a classic, but it's not.
This goes into the classic / miscellaneous, because this is a classic game,
but
because it's the grab and go version of it, so it's going to go more in the miscellaneous. than the classic. If we had the classic version of this, then we would show it off here in the classic
so
version.
it's the classic, but it's a small.
It is the Guess Who, which we did play.
It's sad.
Did we play it on the channel?
Well, it's sad because we did have a video filmed at first look, and then we played it, but the file was corrupted. All of it was corrupted. We didn't live stream it, so that video was lost. That's why I kind of like just ditched the Grab and Go series. It was going to be a series on our channel where we review all the Grab and Go games, but this one got corrupted, so I just like, you know what, well, it's over.
This was a fun one. It's compact. What I liked about it is that when you eliminated people, all you did was just slide the picture down out of view, and you still had some that were sticking up.
Which was also a problem because if you don't flip them down, you just slide them, which was a problem because
much of a problem because all you had to do was just turn the whole thing over. But there was a couple pieces in the corners that were troublesome because they started curling up and they started tearing a little bit.
Yeah, so when you push them down, you flip it over and you got the new game. So it's like it's always reset for you. But the cards are thin pieces of paper for cardboard.
They should have been a bit thicker or a better laminated picture to slide easier.
When you push them down, it kind of starts to
the edges
tear.
were not made for sliding down.
Yeah, they kind of start to snag and tear the card. That was the only problem about that.
Guess Who.
So here's the miscellaneous category, which is just a bunch of duplicate games or just games that don't have categories, just their own games.
So this is the travel version of Sorry.
Portable. Hasbro Road Trip.
This is really neat because
it's Hasbro Road Trip.
It's in this hard plastic travel case.
This series is awesome. The series of games that they made with this. Here it is right here. And Hasbro Gaming Road Trip is what.
So this is Sorry, and so you can set this down on a seat. It'll shake and rattle and roll, and you won't lose any of your pieces.
Shake, rattle, and roll. Okay, sorry.
It's fine. It won't slide, or your pieces won't roll around or whatever.
Because
I've played games in the car before, and you had a bump, and all your pieces and everything you had would just fly across the car. You have to go pick them back up.
But this
is neat because I thought about that. So they actually have holes
that they stick into.
And
instead of cards, you have a spinner.
You just have the spinner. So whatever it lands on, 10 plus or -1.
And then the pieces are stored under the spinner. So it's
that's neat.
It's
so it's
in
locked
this
in the
pocket.
spinner.
It's locked under there.
There's a pocket there. Cool. See, I didn't know where they were at. Okay.
So it's really
neat. It's a pretty neat little container
to play on the road. There's the instruction booklet, which we did do. Well, I did do a review. I think it was me that did the review though. Yeah. So that was one of our first videos that we did on the channel. This is interesting that we haven't.
Okay, this is another one that we're wanting to play on this. This is a game that we found. It's called Why First, and basically you're trying to win the game,
but not get first.
But you're trying to get second place, or not first. That's why the game is called Why First, because first place always gets the gold, right?
Why be first?
Why do you have to be first? Well, tell you why. This is a second place game. It is a board game, but it's really small, compact. It has cards. And you're just trying to deal your cards out the right way to become second place to win instead of first place to win.
So you don't get the most points. You get the least. Or average, I think. Not the least, but like the second least. Because if you get the least, you're third.
In this quick and crazy game, you will have to be second to get the big points. That is so much cooler. After 5 stages, the winner will be one who has scored the second most points. Can't get any better than this. So you're you're trying to win by getting we said about 10 times already, second place.
Yes.
So strategize how you roll, I guess, to get your second place peg. Your I think it's cards you deal. Okay.
So
cool.
This is
Another Trouble
Mandalorian version. This is also a new Trouble that's on the market now.
Yeah, you can buy this at any store. The pegs are much bigger. And you can probably take this on the road because they slide in these black little divots here. Slide over because they're bigger.
So you probably take that on the road, yeah.
You can probably use it as a road trip one. And this one has a version that's different than any other trouble. As you notice, one
warp space.
Warp space is colored.
Actually, warp spaces are in normal trouble. There are warp spaces. So the only thing that are different.
Well, I've never seen a warp spaces.
There actually is. Like, I've never known that in the history of me playing Trouble, but there is. I will show you the original Trouble board. There is warp spaces.
All right. So when you land on this, you can warp to your home space, your finished space, if you're on your own color. But if you're on somebody else's color, you can jump. Like you're blue, so you land on this, you can jump from the blue over to the yellow to the red. Get across the board faster. Okay.
And then if you roll a 1, everyone else
basically what you're trying to do, you have 4 different characters here, and you're trying to rescue the child. Ha! Remember, they call it the child, not Baby Yoda.
Yeah, that's not Baby Yoda. That's not even Yoda at all.
That's not even Yoda at all.
It's not Yoda.
It's way in the future. Past Yoda.
Yoda is dead in this timeline.
Believe it or not, this character here, the child, is actually 80 years old.
Yeah.
Even though it's a child.
Looks cute, but it's only 80.
And it's uber powerful. Anyway, that's that.
Which, yeah, the pegs aren't just colored, they have characters on them. So.
The next one we have is 5-second rule.
Miscellaneous category.
Basically, what you do, if you haven't played this one before, you have 5 seconds to name...
Answer a question. Or, no, yeah, to name.
Name 3 breeds of dogs. Well, that's a beagle, right, exactly. Bam! I'm out of, because I'm trying to name them off.
So, you have 5 seconds to name 3 things from that
3 breeds of dogs. You got beagle.
I actually want to play this for a wacky...
That'd have to be a really cool wacky Wednesday one for sure.
Well, no, actually on the board game it's called Whack-A-Mole Wednesday.
Whack-A-Mole Wednesday, which we do have a Whack-A-Mole game. So.
Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot to put that in the collection. We do have the Whack-A-Mole game.
I don't know where that one's at.
I don't know where.
That was a fun one. All right. This one we're gonna put into the miscellaneous, but if we had a more holiday version, then we would put that in.
Well, yeah, I guess we could have put Rudolph and that into its own holiday game.
Yeah, and we had Arthur Christmas too, but. This is Goosebumps, which we've played on the channel before.
Several times. 2 times, in fact. We did a review on it. We played it for our very first video. If you're fans of it, you would know that. In our old filming location. And we just did it recently for our Halloween Spooktacular.
We did that as part of our Halloween Spooktacular, where we did a crossover from gaming to board.
We had it on
gaming.
both of our channels. We started it on U&ME Gaming and then crossed it over to U&ME.
Next year, it might go on to U&ME Vlogging.
Ooh,
you never know what we're going to be planning on our channels. Just never know.
So yeah, basically, you're trying to get to the end to win. It's one of those games, but multiple twists.
Without getting trapped into the book. Headbands.
If you guys want to see more about that game, go check out our video about it.
Headbands. So...
Which could have been a classic, but...
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I've never played Headbands.
Never? I thought we played it before with you and me.
I don't know what. I think we attempted to. We just never had.
Well, you're trying to guess what's on your head by asking yes or no questions. Enough said.
Like, am I a toy? No. Am I...
You can name random...
Do I have wheels? You know, you just name off questions like that, but you have to answer in a yes or no. That way you can figure out what you are, you know. So, and you have to answer it, I'm a bicycle, or whatever.
Yes, you have to specifically say, I'm bicycle. And then they say yes.
You have to match what it says on the card. It can't just be bicycle. Then it doesn't answer. You have to say exactly what it says, I'm bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, yeah.
So it could be playing that too.
Alright, here's another one.
Another version. This is a newer
version of Sorry. We're going to throw this in the miscellaneous because it has this twist on it. It has the fire and ice power-ups. board game is much more updated.
There's slide spaces.
The slide spaces are different. And then there's the fire and ice space.
So yeah, all I think about this is their fire and ice things. Yeah. Will you freeze or set them on fire?
Yeah, you're freezing your opponent or you're setting your opponent on fire.
This girl is on fire. I'm having a bunch of song references here.
Right.
Now if we did have more of these, we would have been a DVD game.
Oh, I have more of these in my vault.
Because we have the Clue and then this one, which is a fun.
So this is a DVD version of the Indiana Jones
which we have not played.
Genre game.
No,
which
have not
we would like to play soon.
Years. We have not played that in years.
So it's a DVD game. You have your pieces. You have your relics.
And I mean that. It has been a couple
years. It has chips. It has cards. It has everything that you would want. But then you also have this ever-changing board game.
Yeah, where you're in the temple. You're in the temple, and you take away a piece. Whatever the DVD says, the TV, and you go by there. So there's these different colored Indiana Jones, and then the relics that you have to bring back. It's a really fun game.
Indiana Jones DVD, the adventure game. Become the great adventurer.
Now this one is fun and for a good price too.
Alright, so we've seen this game at, I think we've got it from Books A Million, but now I've seen it at Walmart.
Yes, it's carrying over.
So it's starting to carry to all the stores, so if you find it, it is a really fun game. So
one player control.
You can play it like a one-player game, or a two-player game, or even all the way up to, what is it?
6.
I think it's 6 players.
4 ghosts and 1 Pac-Man, so 5.
Yeah, 5 player. So 5 players. So how it works is one player plays as the ghost. I mean, as the Pac-Man, and if you have multiple people, then they can pick one of their ghosts.
Basically plays like the actual video game. Where
so
Pac-Man has to
flip a card over, and you basically
that's your move set.
Move how many spaces it allows you to move. It'll have you move Pac-Man certain amount of spaces. It'll let you move individually one of these ghosts, and each ghost has their own quote-unquote powers. One moves a little bit faster, so you get more moves than others. So you can use strategy and box in Pac-Man if you want and get him, or what have you. There is the strawberry, the cherry, and the orange in it to give you bonus points. And yeah, it's really fun. And what makes it even more realistic is the
Wonka 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 Wonka
Pac-Man piece, wherever he's at. Don't want to reveal this because we're going to do this in the video of the game anyway. The Pac-Man, actually, you push down on it and it makes a sound effects to just like the classic version of video game version of Pac-Man.
Games that brings you nostalgia.
Exactly, the nostalgia factor to the games. Alright, here's another one.
Wacky.
Another one for your Whack-A-Mole Wednesday, maybe. Don't lose your cool. So you put this wacky looking thing on your head, and somebody's trying to aggravate you, and you try to keep yourself from going hot or into the red color, basically.
That's basically it.
That's basically it.
Don't get annoyed.
You're trying to just kind of keep your cool, keep your calm. And there's dice. So
the dice. So you can't just do anything. It tells you, well, what to do on there, what to try to make them. So it's act crazy, be an animal. There you go. Mm-hmm. Exercise. You can annoy them by exercising. On to our last category, which I think is a lot, actually.
There's a Monopoly version. Well,
actually, there's 2 games at the end that were supposed to be for miscellaneous. So hold up. They got mixed in somehow.
Let's go. Let's do those real quick.
do an awesome one for
All right. Oh, it's a good yo.
Circle of life.
That's the Disney Lion
Kiss the
King,
girl. Oh wait.
the game.
Oh wait.
This is a really fun game. I really enjoy playing it.
Yeah.
Basically, what you're doing is you are actually like searching for grubs and bugs, and then you got certain pieces for each person you pick. Like Timon has certain.
If you fill up your sheet, you win.
Basically, you just fill up the sheet. Rafiki here, he's the one that points.
He's your spinner.
Is your spinner. And so his stick is what's pointing you in what direction you have to go, or how many spaces and everything.
Next one.
So there's you push the hippopotamus to get your tokens out of the mouth.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Bring him through the back door.
All right. So this is this is the Aladdin, Disney Aladdin game. We try to play it. But we'll probably come back to it and try to play it again just to kind of understand what the rules are. A bit more complicated than the Lion King one. You had these different rooms you had to go to and get these tokens. And you have one wish. You have wish tokens. So you have.
And each character has their own
1,
wish.
2, and 3. You have your own wishes and stuff, and each character has their own power.
You have 3 wishes.
Other than the other person. And you're trying to defeat Jafar and his soldiers. And so for every move you make,
I thought you were going to say minions.
If you land on Rafiki or one of the soldier spaces on the spinner, because we have Genie as your spinner, but he's not pointing in one direction. He's pointing in 2. So you got to look up one and then the other. Okay? So he's pointing in what direction you have to go in, and then he's pointing out what you have to do. So a little bit of a twist there.
All right, on now. Sorry about that.
Now the Monopoly.
They got mixed in a little bit.
All right.
Now the Monopoly category.
One of my favorite ones here. Did we do this for...
Yes, we did.
We did do
We
this
did do it for a Halloween Spectacular.
Part of our Halloween Spectacular. I love that.
Yeah, so go check that out. We're going to do a quick little thing of that.
You have your...
They can go see the video.
Different tokens. The houses are different. The hotels are different. They're the traps and stuff. And then you have the game card set that we went over. So you want to know more about this game, watch the video.
Yeah, about like like a 2 hour. I think it was like a 3 hour video. But like an hour and 30 minutes in around there, we started going off topic and talked for the rest of the remainder.
Yeah, I think it just kind of went into a whole different video on that one. This is another one of my favorites. Why do we have a DVD label on here?
No.
Why is it on there?
I don't know. It's just always been on there.
Oh. This has new tokens. You have your McDonald's, your Xbox, the new car.
Totally different
headset.
from normal Monopoly.
What is this one? This one is a Angry Bird, I think it is.
You have a tower and you have to fill it up with brains. First person to fill up their tower wins. It's like a fast Monopoly.
Yep. And you can take each other's billboards, as they're called. You roll the dice. You can make deals. So it's a bit more faster version of it, of the Monopoly game.
Next Monopoly is one that I want to do on the channel, and that is...
This is the Toy Story version. I think we did do this one, didn't we?
No.
I think we did.
We played it. You and me played it, but I don't think we never did it on the channel.
I think we did, because we didn't know. What we did was a review and unboxing of it.
Did we?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Because we showed off the...
Yeah, well, we never played it. It was a first look and unboxing.
Toy box is what it was.
First look and unboxing. So go check that out.
Check that out.
That's a really fun one. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. It's a faster version, because the board game is much more compact. but there is a lot of
and the tokens are the actual toys.
Yeah, you got the different toys you can play with.
Which I kind of like how they wish that they would do like an expansion pack for those who would sell the tokens individually that you can play with that game.
Get different versions of the game.
Well, tokens. I mean, they have all the tokens, like Lotso and everything. We actually never got uploaded. We scrapped it.
All right, so this is
Cityville got scrapped. It never made it to YouTube.
We made a video of this one. I don't think we actually played it per se. Mm-mm. We just did more of an unboxing review of it.
Or did we? I don't think we did. I don't even know if we uploaded it or not.
I don't remember.
I know we did a review because I was like, pigeon.
Yeah.
But I don't think it got uploaded. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So this one here is a bit more detailed as far as what you have to do. You can see the board game's a bit more bigger than normal. It has the same amount of spaces, but what makes it bigger and more intricate is you have each property has a dark line that goes to it, and you can build houses, but you can build up, make your tower.
Doger, are you still there?
Build your tower bigger, and there's a pigeon piece. There's an airplane. These tokens are a little bit different than the traditional
stuff that's found in a city.
So this is a Cityville. Cityville is a Zynga game, and it originally came from a Facebook game. And there was a lot more Facebook games on Facebook. There still is games. I'm not sure if Cityville is still on it or not, but that's where they matched up. They kind of teamed up with this because it's kind of one of the same, building your city and making it bigger, better, and you got different gift spaces that are,
Hashtag Doger, are you still here?
Yeah, Doger.
You see,
let us know you're there.
That's what he put in the thing. Hashtag. So here's one version for all you cheaters, or what is it? I lost the word. Those players. I lost it. I was gonna say something.
Competitive players.
Competitive or
Anyway, you basically play Monopoly just like normal. But
stubborn players that like to not go by the rules.
But you got these cheater cards in the middle. If you can get away with one of those cards, then after you get away with it, you can say, "Oh, I did this one right here," and you say, "This is how I did it," and then that card gets replaced, and you get whatever the other side of the card says. Like if you move somebody's house, congratulations, you keep it. Mm-hmm. But if you get caught, then you go to jail. And when you go to jail, this little orange jail piece with the handcuff can move around the game board, and you're literally got a handcuff on your wrist holding you to the board.
Playing the game. Yeah, while your piece is in jail.
While your piece is in jail.
That's some pretty cool pieces too.
A little twist to it, yeah, and the pieces are different too.
Classic board with just dark.
Oh background. Yes.
I'm
getting hungry looking at this one.
This is a nice one. I know, yes, we did do a review on this. Never played it. But we did do a review.
My box!
Oh, no.
This is Monopoly Pizza. And this one I got for, I think it was Father's Day.
Yeah. Ordered that off of Amazon because I couldn't find anything.
So the pieces are different?
Or I couldn't find it in stores. Not find anything, but couldn't find it in stores.
So basically, you are trying to put together your pizza.
Which reminds me of the Monopoly coming up.
So you got pizza pegs, and you get.
I want to play this one again. That was fun.
It's a really fun game. It's different.
The twist of the cards are so awesome.
Yeah. There's each space is actually toppings.
We need to actually get back into that. Remember, we didn't do videos of them, but off camera we always did our Monopoly spree. Each like couple of days we did a new Monopoly. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
All right, that's the Monopoly Gamer version.
That's the one you gave to me. For Christmas.
I got him this for Christmas a few years ago, and this one has this is the Mario Kart version,
which
of
there
the
is
Monopoly Gamer
there is more Monopoly
series.
Gamers. I want a normal Mario. There is like the 50th anniversary Mario one.
So this is a
not 50, but
Mario Kart version,
35th.
and when you hit the go, then you initiate a Grand Prix, and you have to roll the dice or what have you to win the Grand Prix and get the prize. So it's a little bit different. You collect coins instead.
And those they do sell individual little figures.
You can't get more go-kart.
I want Rosalina so bad.
Go-karts, but they're kind of hard to find because I have to look for them all the time. We already did.
Oh no, I was gonna prank you.
Oh.
Oh, we already did 5 seconds.
Oh no.
Oh no, I gotta pick those up now. Yeah, they're hard to find now since the game's not really around. Alright, our last game here, which we just did a video on. This is our newest video.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, it's not a Monopoly, but it's...
I can literally smell this game besides the pizza one. This one, oh my gosh.
It's not an official Hasbro Monopoly, but it is an Opoly.
Whoever thought of this...
Which, late for the sky. Thank you, guys.
Man, it was such a fun game.
Yeah. We did
wouldn't think it would be a fun game, but it is. This is Baconopoly.
It's like bacon? Like, how can you have fun with that?
And everything is literally bacon themed.
This was our 4-hour game, a 4-hour video, unedited 4 hours.
I love this one. You know why I love this one? I finally beat him.
Yeah. We had very much fun. That's our first Monopoly that you beat me in.
Yep.
Hashtag too many games.
Yeah.
Well, right. That's what made us start this channel.
What made us think about doing this channel is because we have so many games. And
we said, well, we have a lot of content that we can do with all these games, so let's make a channel about it.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So we started with the what do you call it?
Just
video gaming
and then
channel. And then
like
we thought,
maybe
wait a minute.
A month later.
Yeah, we went ahead and decided, hey, we can do this now.
We can do gaming, a board gaming channel.
And
which is we have a little bit of a pun in our name because it's not board as in the board game, it's bored as in
you're bored.
The feeling, yeah.
So that's what you do when you get bored, is you play board games.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I do anyway. Alright, so...
But I actually want to say something is, I don't know if we missed it or not, because it was reminding me so much, that our 6-month anniversary for U&ME Gaming was in November. I think it was a couple days ago. I'm not sure. I have to go back and check. November. I know it was... something 6-month anniversary.
All right, so
of the channel.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was looking at our about page and I'm like, dang, we're like half a year into this channel already. I'm like, what the heck?
Well, here you go. Half a year into this channel, we got a new addition to this channel.
Yes, I think this one is going on its 5th month because this was a
month apart. Yeah. So we got a new edition. We're going to start doing this.
Yes, so we...
this is something new. We just got this. I'm so excited about this.
We still will let you guys decide what we play, but... We're
gonna do this. This is a dice.
At the end of each video.
So, this is a dice that has different names.
I picked 3 games, and he picked 3 games.
So there is, this dice.
Yikes! Alright, we'll go down here now.
This dice is Connect 4.
Hashtag Baconopoly took way too long. Yes, it did.
It did.
That's why we're starting to not make Monopoly. Let's play.
Lion King. I think it's upside down. RPS, which is actually rock, paper, scissors for short. Mario Monopoly.
Mario Memory.
Jenga. Fortnite.
That was the memory one. The memory challenge, and that's it. All right.
I think that's it. So
on roll. You'll roll next video.
So, what are we going to do next video?
Here it is. Dude, this is so big I can't even roll it. Please be something good. Oh, it went on the chair. Re-roll. Oh, you're going to catch it? What are we doing? Connect 4. That's exactly what you just like.
I was just fiddling with it, Nate.
You just fiddle with it, and we still got it anyway.
All right.
Connect 4 will be the next video.
All right. Connect 4 will be our next video. Showing off, playing that, having a little fun with that.
Might actually come out in the same day, depending on what we want to do.
Yep. So, Connect 4.
So yeah, this dice will come up on both channels a lot.
It will.
It's determining what game we would review next.
There's gonna be different twists to it too.
Yes,
as well.
what video game we're gonna be playing next, and a couple twists that we are adding to the dice as well.
But we wanted to start out with all these different game options because we have so many.
There could be a pick 2, like. You roll twice, so you roll twice, get 2 games, and then
it's down the table.
You and I.
Still Connect 4. Okay.
So I have an idea for this: is we roll. Okay, so the first game would be Mario Memory, and then roll again. Mario Memory again. Okay. Or rock paper scissors card game. So you and I right here would choose which one we want to play out of those 2. That can be a twist on the card.
Okay.
But yeah, Connect 4.
We'll have different ideas and stuff. Oh, and if there's something that you want us to put on the dice,
comments down below.
Go ahead and tell us what you think we should add to the dice as far now you know what we have as far as board game goes.
Yes, if there is any game in here that
let us know what you want us what you want to see
that you're curious about. If you want us to play it, comment down below. Or you want us to review it. Whatever it is, comment down below. We can make its own video of it.
Alright, so this is what we're going to call the roll of the dice. Or let's roll the dice. Or
at the end of mainly every video.
End it with a dice.
End it with a dice.
End it with a dice. That's what we'll call the segment. We'll end each video with the roll of the dice, which is end it with a dice. And this time we landed on Connect 4. So therefore, next video will be the Connect 4 game. And then at the end of that, we will roll it again. And of course, Connect 4 will not be on the dice because we've already played it. So tell us what you want us to replace the Connect 4 space. Let's put it that way.
With. Each one that we play will be erased and with a new one. Until each one has been played that's on the dice. And you never know, a game could be on there forever, depending on whenever we roll it.
Yeah, you never know.
Can you do Mario Memory after the Connect stream?
Alright, so if we do Connect 4, then we'll put Mario Memory on here.
Which is already on there.
It's already on there. So let's add Mario Memory again.
Since they want us to do it?
Since that's their choice, we'll put Mario Memory on it, so we got 2 chances to roll on Mario Memory for the next
Alright,
roll.
Then that means the next roll will be on the Connect 4 video.
Right.
Alright.
With Mario Memory on 2 spaces.
And at the beginning of the video...
Instead of just 1.
At the beginning of every video, we say, alright guys, so the last video we rolled and we got this game, and this is how we're playing this game.
Yep. We will connect each video now with the dice. Da da da.
Yes. Also, we haven't been doing collectible. Like we're jumping back into board gaming for a while. We haven't found any new collectible.
Well, we're just kind of giving the collectibles for a while a back seat since we haven't been able to play board games in a while. So,
but there is a video that we still have not. I think it's like a month old now that we still have not uploaded. Which
you gotta hurry up and get that up. It's too late.
It's been it's 2-parter, and then I guess we'll just ditch the last 17 minutes of it since it's just talking. So since we can't edit it together.
Oh yeah.
Which was more Villains Domes.
Yeah. Other domey.
So if you see the Villains Domes, that's over a month old. It's not that new, but
it's new to YouTube, but not new for us because we've had it recorded and done for a while.
So
now.
anything that we say on there could be
Old.
Old news. Except for we did mention Wimpy Kid on there, so we need to upload that before we upload Wimpy Kid. Oh no.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we need to get that up and then
we do Wimpy Kid.
Wimpy Kid.
Alright, so that has been our whole board game collection. Hope you enjoyed it.
And we're playing the next stream / YouTube video will be
minus a couple board games, by the way. There's a few that we have not showed.
Yes. That's not in the room at hand's reach right now. This is the Connect 4 game next time.
Yes, so bye-bye. This has been...
We will see you next time on U&ME Gaming.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's checkers over there too. $1 store.
Oh yeah, we got $1 for checkers. Forgot all about that.
Bye-bye! I also used to have Mario Chess too.